Hi everyone, my name is Rachel Dykstra and I am here on behalf of John Paul Mitchell Systems in Monaco Blue. Today I'm here to talk to you about our Seriously Smooth look. In 2004, John Paul Mitchell Systems revolutionized the blow dry style by coming out with our super skinny serum to make our blow dryers go in and out and speed up drying time. So today I'm going to teach you guys a fun haircut and a smooth look that can get you to have clients come in and out the door fast, easy, upping your sales ticket. So again, what's in it for you? What's in it for you is upping your sales tickets per day. We can figure out numbers wise how much extra you can make in a year just by adding one look a week. And I mean, on average, people see about 10 to 15 guests a week, and if you can just have one of them do another cut and style, the amount you can make at the end of the year is incredible. So we're going to talk about that. We have some neuro tools we're going to look into and some products. So with that, I have my guest Marissa here, and we are going to do the Seriously Smooth look on her. We have the first half done and smooth and ready to go. And we are going to work on the second half. So we're going to start with the Fernanda haircut. That was brought to us by Takashi. And I'm going to talk about the first half, and then I'm going to go ahead and show you on the second half. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my shears, and we'll get going. So it's all about body positioning with the Fernanda haircut. So on this side, we are going to stand behind Marissa and grab a subsection of forward diagonal back sectioning. We're going to subsection it at the parietal ridge. When doing this side, we want our fingers to be straight down towards your scalp, elbow in the air, and I already did this one, so it's going to start to fall out and cut. So then after you're done with the first section, we're going to make section 2, over directing it to section 1, cutting. So then we take section 3 to section 2, section 4 to section 3. What we're doing with it is creating concave layers. So we're making the layers flow nicely, keeping the density at the bottom of her hair, but giving her a nice flow and keeping it consistent and cohesive throughout her whole head. So as I do it, so section 2 is over directed to section 1, section 3 to section 2, section 4 to section 3, and then you move to the back. Once you get to the back, you have to move our body position. So grabbing another forward diagonal back section, subsectioning it at the parietal ridge, holding it straight up, seeing the nice angle, so fingers towards the scalp, elbow to the air. So now that is what I did on her nice dry style, and now I'm going to show you on this side. So I'm going to take these clips out. And so body positioning is what's important. And so this side, I was behind her, fingers towards the scalp, elbow in there. And now this time, I'm going to position my body in the front of her. We're going to turn her a little bit. So again, forward diagonal back sectioning, subsectioning at the parietal ridge, keeping the density of her hair intact, concave layers. So on this first part, I'm going to take a clue from the other side, so I know exactly how long these layers should be. And we wanting to keep it cohesive throughout her whole haircut. So by having my fingers towards your scalp, elbow in the sky, we will make it cohesive throughout. So if I were to cut it this way, you'd be on the wrong hand, as well as it wouldn't be cohesive layering. So as I got section 1 done, I'm going to go ahead and go to section 2, forward diagonal back, sectioning it at the parietal ridge, over directing it to section 1. Fingertips towards her scalp. Elbow to the sky, and I'm going to go ahead and cut that off. So I'm going to continue going all the way back and always over directing it to my previous section. Keeping the sectioning clean is really important, so if you have to redo an angle, by all means. So keeping the fingers consistent with going straight down, elbows up. So I'm going to make my way all the way to the back. Continuing the subsection. Keeping my body position in mind. And always over directing it to the previous section. So once I get done with this side, I'm going to go ahead and move to the back. But in the back, we have to make sure we keep it square to our guests. Same idea, fingers towards her scalp, elbow in the air. We're going to go ahead and do these last couple sections that I didn't do previously. I'm going to go ahead and spin her so you can kind of see where I'm at. So standing on the side, pulling it straight up, keeping my angle in mind, and cutting. So I'm going to take some of that dry hair, making sure I got all that I need to cut. There's a couple little stragglers, so we'll get those. Perfect. So now on the dry side, I already did this, but we want to keep the density of her perimeter, but sometimes it gets really heavy right here. So in order to prevent that, we are going to go ahead and pick those up, over directing it up, and you'll see a little bit of triangle. Marissa has some fine hair, so you can over direct it a bit further to keep the density intact as much as possible. And so you can kind of see that angle. And cutting it off. So from here, you'll do it from mastoid process to the other mastoid process and all back. And that's where you will see the heaviness lay. And so you'll see just a little part. And we'll get that off. So that concludes the main haircut, and now we're going to get to the front and we will refine her fringe area. So we're going to take a crescent moon shape. And we're going to pull it together. Pinch it at the bottom. With Marissa, we want to maintain a good amount of leg, so I'm going to let it bounce up a little, and we're going to point cut palm to palm. Once we get that length maintained, on this side you can see we have to connect the fringe area to the perimeter. So you're going to do that by slide cutting. And what slide cutting means is you're going to move your shears very slowly, but you're going to move your thumb up and down a lot. I'm going to go ahead and do that on this side. Perfect. Okay, so I did the other side, but I'm going to tell you how to do it. We're going to stay on this side, but we're going to overhand it. So still the crescent moon shape, and then overhand slide cutting it all the way down. So that is our Fernanda haircut brought to us by Takashi, quick and easy. And now I'm going to talk about our seriously smooth look. Okay, so at the very beginning in the wash house, we prepped her with our Instant Moisture Daily Shampoo. Our Instant Moisture Daily Shampoo provides UV protection. It's a color-safe formula that cleanses dehydrated hair. Our Instant Moisture Daily Shampoo also has our moisture complex in it that gives you UV protection as well as supreme hydration. Our Instant Moisture Daily Shampoo also has panthenol in it that will protect your hair and heal it from the inside out, as well as the UV protection. And it can protect even the most vulnerable strands of hair from the sun. So then in our shampoo experience, we did our Supercharged Moisturizer. In our Supercharged Moisturizer, it has vitamin E, soy proteins, and panthenol. This will provide supreme conditioning as well as helping the elasticity of your hair. So our styling products that we used are from our smoothing line. We're going to use our Super Skinny Relaxing Balm and our Straightworks. Our Super Skinny Relaxing Balm helps smooth and control. It also has an incredible memory that will allow your hair to withstand humidity, frizz, and any weather condition. This also has our Super Skinny Complex in it that will help your hair dry faster by dispersing the molecules in your hair. Our Straightworks helps smooth and control even the most rebellious locks of hair. It will help give it slip, shine, and make it super manageable with any hair texture. So that is what we put in our hair before blow drying. So with the Straightworks and the Super Skinny Relaxing Balm, I cocktailed them together, starting on the ends, working my way up. And finally, to blow dry, we are going to use our Neuro Light Blow Dryer. Our Neuro Light has an intelligent styling brought to life. It has a 2-year warranty because Paul Mitchell is so, they know that it will work and be ideal for every person in the salon, and they assure that it will work for 2 years. It has an 8-foot cord, a loop to make it super easy to get around your guest. It has a 1,875 watt DC motor, making it super strong. Has tourmaline ions in it that will help keep frizz away and dry your hair from the inside out. So I'm going to go ahead and get my Paul Mitchell Pro Tool clip, and we're going to take horizontal sectioning, and we're going to use our 413 sculpting brush, and this will help detangle and style. If you hold the brush this way, you can see that the bristles are straight up and down, helping to detangle. When you hold the brush this way, you see that they are prickly. That will help the tension and keeping the cuticle smooth as you're blow drying. So I'm going to take horizontal sections, keeping the tension and going all the way down. So we're going to use our leafing and beveling technique. So I'm going to go ahead and put the blow dryer on, and you can watch me do it. You can also use, turn this off. You can also use the curve of your head and use your blow dryer to follow the brush, keeping the tension and smoothing it that way as well. Going to move to the back. Gonna part it at the occipital up. I must also mention our blow dryer features 4 settings and a cool shot, making it easy to blow dry any guest no matter what temperature they might want. It also has a filter, a clean filter that will light on the LED display when you need to clean the filter. Smooth, which features 1.25 inch isotherm titanium plates. This will allow your hair to heat. This will allow the smoothing iron to heat up to 450 degrees in 30 seconds. And because it is so intelligent styling from Neuro, you don't have to go through the hair as many times because it will check the heat in 1/4 of a second. It will fix it, so it will always be the temperature you need it throughout the entire strand. So I'm going to grab my Pro clip again and keep with the horizontal partings. Starting at the base of her hair, coming all the way down, beveling the bottom. And just letting it sit and cool so that it will hold that smooth look all day long, even after she leaves the salon. So continually going to the next section. And we're going to smooth out this whole half of her head. A fun fact about our Paul Mitchell tools right now is that we are the #2 best selling of our Pro tools in the industry. And the only one that's ahead of us is actually the ones you can get out of a store. So we are the #1 professional tool sales in our salon industry right now. So personally, when I have done this look on my guests in the salon, if I do one a week for the entire year, I can up my sales $1,482. So if you think about it, like you do it twice a week, 3 times a week, you can continuously up your sales throughout the year, and just this one smoothing and Fernanda haircut look can create your yearly end goal. Just like that. So keeping with the horizontal partings, I did it with the blow dryer and the smoothing iron because we want our tools to work for us. Keeping those same partings will allow the hair to go where it lays, where we tell it to, and even using the products before will work for us, giving the hair that memory, the smoothness, the manageability, the shine, and everything we want our guests to have throughout the entire day. All right, and we're almost to the last section here of our smooth look. Allowing our partings to cool will allow the hair to set. If you think of it as we want to do a curling iron set, you want them to cool so it stays longer. So if you don't necessarily always think about it with the smooth hair, but it will allow it to set and smooth. So as much as we want to run our hands through it right away, just letting it sit there for a minute will give it the smoothest look. I'm going to get this one section. Keeping with the horizontal partings. Alright, I'm going to let it sit for a minute. And that is our seriously smooth look in our Fernanda haircut. So moving forward, as you go on throughout the week, weeks and months, I want you to start tracking your numbers to see how much more money you can make as as a stylist behind the chair and start posting them on Instagram and hashtag Seriously Smooth. And so today we talked about our Fernanda haircut, our Seriously Smooth look, our Pro Tools, our Supercharged Moisturizer Intense Moisture Shampoo, as well as our Straight Works and our Super Skinny Relaxing Balm. So going through, I hope you get great use of these products and see that Paul Mitchell does the work for you, and we want their hair to last throughout the day, even after they leave the salon. So today I'm going to leave you with a quote: if your dreams don't scare you, then they're not big enough. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch this video and coming into work early to watch me. Thank you, guys.